With Doubtnut, get instant video solutions to all your maths, physics, chemistry, and biology doubts. Just click the image of the question, crop the question, and get instant video solution. Download Doubtnut app today.
Hello students, let's discuss the question. The domain of the function fx equal to 1 upon root of greatest integer x square minus greatest integer x minus 20 is, where this sign is representing the greatest integer function. So let's begin with solution of this question. So our given function is f of x and it is equal to 1 upon, here this is a square root, so root, and this is greatest integer x whole square minus greatest integer x and with minus 20. So we have to find the domain of this. So since this quantity if we will name t, so this t is inside a square root, so this t will be positive always, this will be 0 also, but here this is in the denominator, so if we'll just put this t equal to 0, so it will make this function indefinite. So basically this is the domain, this condition will give us the domain of this, that is this value will be greater than or equal to 0. So if we'll just name this greatest integer x, let this function, this greatest integer x will be equal to alpha. So for this quadratic equation, this t will be greater than 0, so this alpha square minus alpha minus 20, this will be always greater than 0 because we have already substituted this greatest integer x as alpha into this equation and then we have written this condition. So from here if we'll just factorize, so it will be alpha square minus this 5 alpha and here this will be plus 4 alpha and this will be minus 20 and that is greater than 0, so it will be alpha minus 5 here and it will be alpha plus 4 by using splitting the middle term and that is greater than 0. So from here if we'll just use the critical point, that is one critical point will be 5 and another will be this minus 4. So if we'll just plot these numbers on the number line, so we get this number line, here this is minus 4 and here this is this 5. So if we'll just put a value which is greater than 5 into this, so here this bracket will be positive, similarly this will be also positive, so here we get a positive interval, that is if the function is positive then this interval will be up till infinity. Similarly if we'll just put a value between these two, so this bracket, this alpha plus 4, this will be a positive bracket, but this value will be negative, that is alpha minus 5, and where alpha is smaller than this 5, so it will be negative, so this is negative. Similarly if we'll just put a value which is smaller than this minus 4, so this bracket will be a negative and also this bracket is also negative, so both the bracket are negative, so their multiplication will give us a positive value, so this will come out to be plus. So interval we need is positive, so we can write this interval as this alpha belongs to from minus infinity because this is going till minus infinity. Similarly this 5 is going to up to infinity, so it will be from minus infinity to this open interval minus 4, that is this alpha cannot be minus 4 exactly, but a slightly smaller than value than this minus 4. So here open interval union this 5 to this infinity. Basically this is the greatest integer x, so alpha is greatest integer x, so we can just put it here. So x, greatest integer x belong to this minus infinity to minus 4 union this 5 to infinity. So we have to find the domain, that is value of x. So here if we will just see this, that is a greatest integer is always greater than 5 and up to infinity. So if we are putting a value, that is if we will just observe this, that is greatest integer, this must be always greater than this 5, so we have to put a value which is greater than or equal to 6, because if we put a value that is smaller than this 6, so this greatest integer will become 5. So for this value the x must belong to this x greater than 6 we can say, or equal to 6. So this is our first interval. Similarly our second interval if we will discuss, so this greatest integer will be smaller than this minus 4. So if we will just put any value of x following this interval, that is if we will just put any value, that is x equal to minus 4.5, if we will just see the sample, that is if x equal to minus 4.5, so up to this the greatest integer value of this will be equal to minus 5, basically which is smaller than this minus 4. So we can say that this is the interval and this interval will be changed. So final answer to this question, that is a domain of the function, that is value of x, it will be like this, that is x belong to minus infinity to minus 4 with an open interval union this closed interval, that is a value of x can be 6 also here, so it will be 6 to infinity. So this is the answer for this question. and it is matching with the option A, that is x belong to minus infinity to minus 4 union close interval 6 to infinity. So option A is the correct answer for this question. Thank you.
For class 6 to 12, IIT JEE and NEET level. Trusted by more than 5 crore students. Download Doubtnut App today.